on black people. This is what Antifa was doing. Please don't give them a pass. And I find it interesting that the people who say that Antifa was not there at the Capitol, they sit there and talk all the trash about how racist Donald Trump is. And yes, he's racist. He's the king of the racists as far as I'm concerned. He is blatantly racist, as I've always said. But you know what they don't say? They don't say anything about Sloppy Joe Jim Crow Biden. They never mention him. I want you to pay attention to that. So are they condoning Biden? And this is the same person who bragged that black people were the ones who helped him win, as if that was something to be proud of. Oh, the coonish kids. They are amazing, are they not? But they talk about leagues of mammies, when in fact you yourself are a league of mammy on your own, beloveds. And they talk about little YouTubers. When they talk about little YouTubers, best believe they're talking about the Queen. But here's the thing. If I'm such a little YouTuber, why oh why do they go and copy every story that I do, just as they did today? And then they say, oh, well, I know other people reported on it, but I'm just putting my spin on it. No. You're copying the Queen, boo-boo. So you can call me a little YouTuber all you want, beloveds. And you can call me slow, and you can call me stupid. And all the other little things that you said when you were throwing your shots and subliminals, talking about, oh, these little YouTubers talking about Antifa was in the Capitol. Yes, Antifa was in there, and so were the Trump supporters. All of them are racist, are they not, you fool? So go and shake your cutting weed elsewhere and keep the Queen out of your mouth. That's what you need to do, okay? But please, don't come for the Queen unless she sends for you, all right? During that days-old broadcast that I did like 3 or 4 days ago, please. All you do is sit back and watch what I report on, and then you report on it, and then you try to throw me under the bus at the same damn time. I'm not having it. That's what I'm not having. All right? So with that all being said, let me continue calling people fools and all of that. Slowness. No, I'll tell you who's slow. The one who is slow is the one who sits there and thinks that only one side is racist. And they talk about racist Trump. Yes, he's a devil and a racist. We all know that. But they don't say anything about Sloppy Joe Jim Crow. Are they trying not to upset YouTube, maybe? Or do they just really think that he is not racist? Do they not care that he in fact signed and authored the 94 Crime Bill or the 1986 Drug Abuse Act? Do they not care that for 40 plus years he has always gone against black people, called us monkeys, said all these nefarious things, likened us to beasts of the field, and didn't want his children to go to school with ours? But they don't have a word to say about him. You see, the fact of the matter is, as far as I'm concerned, he's done far more damage than Trump ever has. Trump is racist. He spews racist rhetoric. He tells lies and all of that. But who is the reason for mass incarceration while their own son engaged in some of the same practices that he sent people to prison for, and his son didn't do one day? But they don't talk about him, but they want to call the Queen stupid. Beloved, I may be a lot of things, but stupid could never be one. And if I'm so slow, why does this person consistently insist on following my lead? I'm just curious. And ever since someone told them that I was a teacher and they were a preacher, now they keep using the word teach. Now, I teach you all. Now, you know all I taught you. I teach you. Please kill it. And then on their website, they put that they were a doctor. I'd love to see their credentials. Trying to be so much like the Queen. I have my credentials. And I got them from a university, accredited nationally and regionally. I graduated with honors. My question is, if they're a doctor all of a sudden, did they get their doctorate degree from Penn State or from the state pen? I'm just wondering. Drops mic. Thank you, beloved, for your kind words and your contribution. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Now let me get back on topic. Okay? hateration. Yes, absolutely. They're scared that Biden would call them a nigga to their face. Yes, absolutely. You know, the thing is this. Some of our black people, they like polite racism. Yeah, they don't like blatant racism. Queen it up, black style. Thank you, Dervis. Thank you for your kind words and your contribution. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Some of our black people, at the end of the day, they can deal with racism as long as you're polite with it. We don't worry about shite. Absolutely, beloved. Thank you for your contribution. Peace, love, and blessings to you. You see, Trump is blatantly racist, as I always tell you. But there are some people like Biden who are racist behind closed doors. Now, we all heard the audio, did we not? When he was talking to them like they were slaves in the field and the plantation and all of that, the civil rights leaders. We've heard the things that he said. I played the video for you, the audio, when he was calling black people niggas and saying they already had one big shot nigga and they didn't need another one. Remember that? So at the end of the day, my thing is this. Please don't try to sugarcoat one while dousing gasoline on the other. Because they're both equally as racist. As I always say, the difference between them is only their party affiliations and their ties. That's it. All right? That's it. Now let me continue. New York Attorney General James, on her lawsuit against the NYPD, this behavior has gone unchecked. That's what she says. And that's the thing, people. You see, you can't let behavior go unchecked. That's what you can't do, because when you allow it to go unchecked, it festers. And people just keep going on and on and on, you see. Some you got to call one. You got to call one a nigger at a time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that all being said, people, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me get to this. Now, clearly, she's upset, the Attorney General, that is, of New York, because of how they handled the protest about George Floyd's death, as opposed to how they're handling things that are going on now. The Attorney General of New York, Letitia James, joins Ali Velshi to talk about her lawsuit against the NYPD. For years, the NYPD, using excessive force and making false arrests against New Yorkers, most recently during racial justice protests in 2020. This is what she says. I will defend individuals' rights to peacefully protest in New York and beyond. This behavior has gone unchecked for a long period of time. When unoriginal, I can see that this chat is going so fast. Okay, rumors going around that Joe Biden is the one that leaked the video. He likely did. You know what? He likely did. But you know what, though? That's good for those civil rights leaders. Because, for one, they should be so tired of shucking and jiving. That's what they should be tired of. They should be so tired of buck dancing, no less. Okay?